free as a bird. It's the next best thing to be, free as a bird. Home, warm and dry, like a hummingbird I fly, as a bird on wing. Whatever happened to the life that we once knew? Can we really live without each other? Where did we lose the touch that seemed to mean so much? It always made me feel so free as a bird. It's the next best thing to be, free as a bird. Home, warm and dry, like a hummingbird I fly, as a bird on wing. Whatever happened to the life that we once knew? Always made me feel so free. Free as a bird. That's the next best thing to be, free as a bird. Free as a bird. Free as a bird. That's one of the last Beatles songs that they ever made. The song's called Free as a Bird. You know, in life you're never free. In life, you're under the microscope. You know what I mean? You got like everybody looking at you, and you can't make a mistake, or they got you. We're all living in the microscope. We got eyeballs on us all the time. We're never really free as a bird, because we got the government, we got the police, we got the courts. We're not free as a bird. We're living in the microscope. We're being watched all the time. Free as a bird would be if you went off grid and went out in the woods about 20 miles and built a log cabin and lived off the land. That would be free as a bird. Free as a bird, you're not living today free as a bird. We got to pay taxes. We got to pay tax on food and everything else. Free as a bird is fantasy dreamland, not real, not real. Free as a bird, you can't be free unless you got about $5 million and you can live anywhere you want or do what you want. Then you could say you're free as a bird. Living off grid out in the woods or the wilderness, 20 miles back in the woods, build a log cabin, yeah, you could say you're free as a bird. Living in a town or a village, you're under the microscope. You got over 2,000 or 3,000 eyeballs looking at you all the time. You're not free as a bird. Free as a bird is a nice fantasy or dream, but in reality, free as a bird is not free. There's a price to be paid for everything. Nothing's free. Come along and die with me, that's free. Free and freedom is a happy dream or fantasy of blissfulness and lies of happiness. Free as a bird, to me, if you went off grid 20 miles in the woods, lived off the land, you might say you're free as a bird. Or if you had $5 or $10 million, you could buy the free as a bird dream. But living poor and living in a small town, you're living in the microscope. You got a few thousand eyeballs on you all the time. You're not living free as a bird, says folk artist Dennis Ramsay. I know it might be too deep for some of you to realize what I'm saying, and some of you may get it. But anyhow, it's called philosophy. And we're not free as a bird because everything has a price tag. You got to pay for everything. Free as a bird would be if you didn't have to pay for anything and everything was free and you weren't living in the microscope with thousands and thousands and millions of eyeballs on you, and you can't make a mistake or do anything wrong because they'll all blame you for something. So you're not free as a bird. It's a good dream, good fantasy. The Beatles, they were known for that. They'd make dream songs, fantasy songs, but really, in all reality, they're just a bunch of words that are not true and insignificant, and you can't live free. In 2020, we're not living in a free society, that's for damn sure. Everything costs something. Subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Shall you? Share the 11,300 films. And subscribe. When in Kempville, come by the Dennis Ramsay paintings. I live at 27 Canaan Avenue, Kempville, Apartment B, Nova Scotia, Canada. Yellow house, white trim, Apartment B upstairs. Knock on my door and I'll sell you folk art, fine art, abstract art. $50 a painting, $100 a painting, $200 a painting. I think you get the drift. There's certain things in society that don't allow us to be free as a bird. We got cops, we got lawyers, we got judges, we got nurses, we got doctors, we got government. All these things don't allow us to be free as a bird. We're under the conditions of rules, a dictatorship that is controlled by our government, and our free thinking does not exist because we have to think like everybody else, which is a shame. Wouldn't it be nice or good or different if everybody thought different and we were allowed to have the freedom of our expressions and not somebody else, or somebody else's ideals of what life should be. Subscribe and share and take care. Peace out, folks. Peace out.